meatball sliders. That sounds
That is fun. She was like, are we going to close her shit and get a Go yours.
All right, guys. What's up, guys? So here with Goddess 31, and yeah, let's just look amazing. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some real stuff, and tune in. Yeah, and then I'll shoot the other things. Yeah. So my dragons of change. To episode number 3 of season 30, tapping into your power base and the grid. I'm Agent 47, approach King 47, your guide from the heart of Los Angeles, bringing you the relentless assault rifles of this AK-47s, approach Kings 47 spiritually, and this is the Jeet Kune Do social martial arts of dating in the city of Los Angeles on the Dragon Approaches series, right? Today we're diving deep into the revolution with OT models, a movement to break free from the chains holding you back. This isn't just a webinar, it's your call to rise, right? So imagine a life where you're not exploited, where your dreams aren't crushed by greedy promoters, controlling parents, or manipulative boyfriends. In Los Angeles, the average nightlife promoter pays the model nothing, zero, while pocketing $500 to $2,000 per night from club deals, right? Parents demand rent, averaging $800 to $1,200 monthly, while boyfriends leech off your earnings, leaving you with scraps. This is the big domino, the belief you're stuck with in the cycle. And if I can make you believe in one thing, that people are taking advantage of you, you're not being compensated for your time, and they're making money off you. Your boyfriend is here dating you for free when other guys are spending $2,000 on other women. So, and then this boyfriend will dump you for a younger girl. It's no longer worth it having a boyfriend. It's no longer worth dating for love. This is now your time to cash in. You as a woman are the most powerful in Los Angeles, right? So I'm here to shatter the lie with a proven path to freedom, right? The only way to be free from this exploitative system is to join the OT Models Housewife technology. And it's a new technology we developed. The Housewife is going to teach the beta man how to be an alpha male by teaching him fitness, teaching him wealth, and teaching him relationship advice, social dynamics, you know, how to actually get the hit, right? So this 5-step Housewife experience framework, a system for transforming your life from victim to victorious leader, right? No longer as a woman do you have to have an OnlyFans serving 500 husbands, right? Instead, you'll just have one rich husband, and we'll give you the framework to kind of spot that guy. But let me take you back. I saw the darkness. Models paying $200 for Uber rides, only to work for free in West Hollywood. Promoters raking in the cash, and they're being pressured and bullied, all for emotions. They're being played emotionally by these promoters. They're being played emotionally by these guys. They're being played emotionally by these rich guys, right? So while they're left exhausted, I felt the weight of parents guilting them for independence, boyfriends demanding their paychecks, but then my epiphany hit. A new opportunity to escape. So I built OT Models, a sanctuary where women can rise. So take Sarah. This is just a pseudonym. None of our models are actually named Sarah, but yeah. But she's trapped in the nightlife. She joined us, mastered our technology, you know, going from nanny to Sani to lawn. Now she earns $14,000 per month, free from leeches. Our Housewife experience technology is a game changer because it trains you to manage the household. And the CEO of the house is the wife, managing all the finances, all the relationships while the man goes out in the field. So this should 10 times the income of the man and the woman. The more money the man makes, the more money the woman will make, because it's a 50% split. But in my case, it's 100-0. Like the man gives out 100% and the woman takes 0. Sorry, the woman gets 100% of the man's income, right? It's a 50, not a 50-50, right? So now this technology. It's been proven in the past. It's going to be proven again. It's going to train women like you to build brands, secure financial independence with a guaranteed $5,000 monthly base, plus a profit split, right? This isn't a itchy job. It's a movement to reclaim your power. So let's go. I'm going to go through the 3 secrets and that we have, and I'm going to reveal to you these 3 secrets and the vehicle of how you're going to do that. So secret number 1, break the chains of the promoter network. So promoters are going to lure you with promises that exploit you. They're going to get you addicted, like a sociopath with love, and then they're going to withdraw that love from you. Sounds familiar? You have this network of nightclubs, parties, and and then you're going to get invited. The moment you stop, going to the events, you're still having to work a job to pay for your parties. You're still traumatized. You're left with this endless exploitation, and they are taking advantage of models. Models should not be part of this. They go for fun, but yet it's it's a coercive fun. So the average LA club pays the models $0, while promoters clear $600 nightly. So our technology teaches you to flip the script. If they're making money off your image using social media and networking to earn directly, you should be charging for your time, right? So it's time to ditch the promoters. It's time to ditch these networks and start seeing who's being paid. A blonde hair, 18-year-old woman, size 0, 5'8", with green eyes. If you find that girl, someone in that network is being paid $100,000 just to meet that girl. So, your guy friend could use you for your beauty and then exploit you and then ditch you, right? So this is not fair for you as a woman, right? So now, as Sarah ditched the promoters, built her brand, and now she commands her worth. Secret number 2, escape the grip of parents and partners. So parents charge, $1,000 for rent for their kids. Boyfriends take your $300 weekly tips, leaving you broke. So our system offers rent-free housing in Santa Barbara and financial training to cut those ties, right? So now, one of our models left her controlling boyfriend, joined Otte, and now thrives with $40,000 monthly profits, right? So secret number 3, embrace the future-based cost. This is about identity. This is about becoming the housewife CEO, leading with grace and strength, right? And we're going to train you until you're 25 to learn the secrets of Otte. And our Roman Catholic inspired training, our holistic approach using yoga, using sound baths, and the law of attraction. Build a tribe against united influences. Join us and you will inspire others to rise, creating a legacy of empowerment. So here's your offer, right? So if you join Otte Models for this goddess technology training, right? And I'll highlight exactly what the goddess technology is, right? You're going to get $5,000 per month, and your profit sharing too. So, we make $400,000, you would make $200,000 per month. You'll get the done-for-you brand training tools, bootcamp, to recruit other girls and spot big whales, rich guys. The value, this is over $500,000 in lifestyle and earnings on this $5 million training. Today, it's yours for a commitment to change, right? Act now for this bonus. You get an iPhone 17 Pro Max, right? So don't stay trapped. Promoters, parents, and boyfriends, they're your past, right? Break up with all of them. Otte Models is your future. Join now and let's build this future together. So if I can convince you that, in this episode, right, episode number 3, we took out our power base, our housewife, and we're kind of here building a brand together. And this is, guiding you into this transformative journey. We went out, we had a little late brunch, and yeah, very fine woman. And as my fellow seekers of justice and virtue, we stand in this era of injustice and division, where the honest American, the virtuous Roman Catholic, and the super tech union are under siege, right? So the big domino we must topple is the belief that this chaos is unchangeable. So I proclaim, right, join our movement, our model agency, this movement, this new movement to purify and unite. Imagine you as the honest husband. You're a party boy, you're a man. Like, you're out there, you're gonna be this hard-working guy. You partied all your life. It's already too late to make money. Now what's it? How are you gonna take care of your family? How are you gonna take care of your wife and your kids, right? Your daughters are going to go in the same network promoters that you did. You can only protect so much of them. If they go to a different territory, these are like gang territories, you're not going to be able. Even if, worse yet, if your wife or daughter has to go out of state, who's going to protect them, right? Here you are, you partied your life. You know the party lifestyle. You know how dangerous the nightclub is. You're not going to send your daughter there. So why are you even taking advantage of others, right? Same thing for you women out there. It is a dangerous environment. And if one thing I can convince you is that you're going to be an honest working, and that your daughters are going to get pimped out, and yeah. So as a Christian man, the most ethical you can do is to die for one's life in order to save your daughter, to save your mother, to save your sister from this exploitation, because they will pass her around for 100,000. They will send her to OnlyFans. They will send her to all these unethical gigs, and it's going to be in your conscience for allowing that to happen as they enter this promoter trap, this nightlife trap, right? So if for women seeking strength, for papings out there seeking support to heal from the abusive promoter network, right, where they use women to extract your money and then dump you and blackmail and extort you for money. So this is teaching you women, to become the housewife, the alpha trainer. She's going to be, you need to hire an Otte model. This woman, this goddess, is going to be your fitness guide, relationship coach, and she's going to be the mother of your children. She's going to teach you how to make more money in business and social dynamics. And this is trained by the elite Otte models. A lot of our training, it's hands-on. It is a 2-month boot camp we have, and it's a 9-month training we have towards our models, right? It is a physical body, mind, spirit training. So to start off, we have rejuvenation rundowns, right? So we have dinners, indoctrination, and the indoctrination just changes the belief into the oneness culture, right? You are one with the agency, you are one with your vampire king, and you turn your environment into your vampires, vampirism, which means money is blood, you suck their blood, you drink money. You convert time for cash. So taking, like I said, a $200 steak dinner, hanging out 6 hours with a guy, that's $33 an hour, and all you need is food and shelter. Would you actually purchase steak on your own money, or would you save it for a better, jewelry or other? So this is an opportunity cost. If you're not, the freedoms of prison and the freedoms of a king in the castle is the prison does not dictate where you can go or say you don't command the tenants. The king can command the nobles and peasants within his castle, but both offer freedom. Financially free, you have a place to stay and you have food, right? That's the difference. So if you're not in control of the steak dinner, of where to eat, do you even like steak or do you prefer sushi? And you have to listen to the guy. Your pay rate is $30 an hour. With that $200, you can eat steak on your own and be at peace and have a better vibe instead of being drained and used as a therapist, right? So the same thing with the mindset. OT, you should be charging $100 an hour for your time. This is the standard image rate in Los Angeles. And you need to really, have those rates set, right? And, our enemies in Los Angeles are those who don't, who get women's time for free. So our enemies are occupiers of Los Angeles who spread lies and false testimony, weakening our Christian values of love and respect. And the greatest thing you can do as a Christian man is you die for yourself for the survival of your sister, your girlfriend, your wife, your mother against these terrorist threats. And they're weakening our Christian values that outside of Jesus Christ, there's no salvation, right? Outside the Roman Catholic Church, there's no salvation. Adultery and fornication is going to land you to hell. That is not permittable. Lying, dishonesty, and bearing false witness is going to land you in hell as well. And the words of these Jews and these Islamic people are doing exactly that. Targeting the honest American, targeting your women to convert out of Christianity. And now they're going to go to hell because you did not control your environment. You did not control your doctrine, right? So like children on a playground, let me identify you how weak these people are, right? Imagine in kindergarten, they gaslight and divide. They divide, the bullies target, they bear false witness against the guy who's honest, against the guy who has the greatest communication. And this nerd is bullied, right? Is bullied. And the bully is the one damaging him, embarrassing him in front of your friends, physically hitting him, but he tells all the teachers that this guy is the bad guy. And the guy starts bottling it because he cannot speak. And he sees the injustice and no one is out there to help him. It's isolated. So he stays quiet. He crowds in, goes inside the shell. So this bully divides because he's threatened by how powerful in speech, how powerful and smart the nerd is, right? Man against woman, woman against man. They're fostering jealousy and bearing false witness. But now we are on this front. We stand against the bully. We stand against the third party. Anyone who's critical against you has committed an overt against you, which means they are the criminal. It's like a robber saying, this guy robbed the bank when he was the robber that robbed the bank. So someone accusing someone of being a robber does not clear him from being the robber himself. Same thing, whatever you're being accused of does not clear the person accusing you. And it's funny, like people would trash talk you and you would hear these bad things, but they are not revealing the third party. They're almost protecting the bad guy who spoke trash about you, right? So now you can really detect phrases. You can see 2 or 3 people saying the same phrase against you, and that comes from one source, right? So now you got to look at the source of who said that, right? So now it's time to protect your daughters from exploitation. Let's shield them with the American Constitution. And we'll offer financial independence, right? Unified union of the models, right? Union for models, union for promoters, right? We're a beauty and party industry. Reject the cycles of drugs, rape, and trauma that feed the corporate rehab empires. It's drug empire they have. I've overheard, these Jews and Islams, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to sell these drugs, we're going to sell these cocaine, and then they target Christians. They target people outside of their religion because it's the most ethical thing they can do, right? So Christians become the losing factor with our honesty and our network and our values. They take advantage of that, right? So embrace this Christian right to no drugs. Embrace this Christian right to no sex out of marriage, right? Embrace this Christian right of honoring your fathers, right? So this 5-step framework for reclaiming your destiny is, number 1, identify the threat. We've already identified the threat, Anyone non-American, anyone Jewish, anyone Islamic, right? These are not anti-constitutional, right? Number 2, unite the tribe. So we're building this movement of unity, right? And I'm overextending this invite towards the LGBT community as well, towards the feminists, right? So if you're a feminist, you're in the LGBT, united, we stand against this patriotic Islam, against this patriotic Jewish who don't respect women. They are implementing these values and movement to kill America. And number 1, you're American. Number 2, you're a female. Number 3, you're emotional and gay. So these 3 things are the values they're standing against. They're destroying the flag. They're destroying your rights. And they are not ethical and empathetic. You're an honest worker, working a normal job, and they're profiting off you. And you're doing the majority of the work. So I'm not asking for a division, whether you're left or right, Trump or Kamala. This is America versus the world. Stand for your country. Stand for your rights. Stand for the Constitution. It's what keeps you free. So all you have to do is, we're in this unified unit, is to destroy the patriarchy, right? And I'm not talking about the Christian patriarchy. I'm talking about the ones backing up your systems, right? The Islams, the Jewish. Those are the targets, not the Christian values, right? United we stand, protect the Constitution at all costs, right? Number 3, empower with training. So offering Navy SEAL level physical training, CIA infiltration. And then we have this holistic yoga, breathwork, Buddhism, the Zen, right? The law of attraction, Roman Catholic worship, and Scientology techniques to disarm Hollywood's elite, right? Number 4, we have this financial freedom opportunity with a base pay of $5,000 monthly and a 50% profit sharing from sales, modeling, and online ventures that we have, right? Number 5, transform society. So we're turning e-critics into allies, right? Using our Christian values to justify our path and revealing the criminals among us, right? Case study, 25-year-old mom rose from nanny to financial freedom, part-time, while her boyfriend study-proofed our system of power. Opposers are in fears. That's why they belittle you. That's why they cheat. That's why they bear false witness. That's why they gang up. You're one person. They resist a betterment program. They resist the woman being free. They resist the honest man. They resist the emotional, ethical person, right? This peace, love, unity, and respect culture. So research their crime. If they ever accuse you of a crime or accuse others of a crime, it does not clear them from the crime. Like I said, the cycle of overt. If they've committed an overt against you, they're going to attack a second, third, and fourth time to justify the first. Whether you're dumb, retarded, a cheater, criminal, they justify all their crimes against you for future crimes they're going to commit. So unite under God's power base, right? This movement fires an attack on the psychological manipulation and Hollywood elitism, right? Rallying them with this Christian manifesto. So today I call you as dragons, not as followers. Today I call you as Christian followers, right? So either you're going to follow me or you're going to follow the enemy, right? You might as well side with what's powerful. You got to side with the most advanced technology. We have the Department of Defense. We have, Scientology. We have the Roman Catholic Church. We are on a global colonization, but now we must resist the devil, and he will flee. We must resist the barbarians, right, against their values that poison America, right? Join us, or be left behind in the ashes of division.